road biting. You talk for like 20 minutes. Yeah.
Remy, Angie B, Charlie Girl says, sunny side up. Captain Obvious, Mara, Amanda Ray. Good morning, everybody. Who does not want to be up this morning? Me. I do not want to be awake. Good morning, Cypress. Am I still roboting to you, Nanya?
No, you're good. You're golden.
I'm golden.
Golden. Good
Nari, good morning. Sonia, good morning.
Hi, Sonia.
Sonia, I sent you a
Amanda.
message whenever you get time. I sent you one this morning. I do not want to be awake. Who's cyber shopping today?
Tell me that song's in your head.
Go, go, Power Rangers. Sorry, that's Samara's fault this morning. She stuck a song in my head and I cannot get it out. Sunnyside is cyber work. I've been up since 4. Yuck. Amanda Ray. Yuck. Sunnyside up is cyber shopping today. I'm hoping to. I was just browsing while I was waiting. Yes, I did get yours. That's why I responded. But I was browsing while I was waiting to go live, and I don't know what it is. It's just like blah. I'm such a Christmas bah humbug, though. I really am. I did all my shopping yesterday. Done in one day. Lucky you. My mother is a Christmas fanatic. My mother loves Christmas. That woman has been done Christmas shopping since October.
I could do that.
She starts like the day after Christmas. I'm telling you. And she shops all year round because she'll go like to tag sales or to a store and there'll be a sale. And see, I'm never good at that because when I buy something, I want to give it to them. Like right then and there, I want to give it to them. And I'm not good at holding on to things. And then if I do keep it, I'm going to lose it. It's going to get lost somewhere. And then I'm going to forget that I even bought it. And then I'll pull it out when I'm spring cleaning or something and be like, oh,
that's where it is.
That's where it is.
Hey, here's your gift.
Yeah. I'm usually done by Halloween, but 2020 has been really busy. See, my mom gets after me all the time. Good morning, Ems. Like, you should start shopping so early. You know how much money you would save, but you wait till the last minute. I'm the type that's still shopping on Christmas Eve. And then I'm completely stressed out. Don't know if I have enough stuff. Don't think I did good. Blah, blah, blah. I'm just not a Christmas person. Good morning, Marky.
Hi, Marky.
I'm just not. So, I know on Friday, I had talked to all of you guys about my sweet little woo woo and how he was hurt. So I want to give an update on that. So we went to the vet Saturday morning. It was bright and early Saturday morning. We had family game night Friday, which was really fun. Didn't get to bed till really late. Had to get up at 6 a.m. to make it to the vet Saturday morning. We went to the vet. Woo Woo was not happy, not at all. Ended up having to put a muzzle on him and wrap him in a blanket. It was a rough morning for poor Woo Woo. But because of COVID, they will not let you in the office. So they have a receptionist at a table outside. So, good morning, Sarah. So I went and checked him in, and then the nurse comes out to your car and gets him. So you can't go in with your pet, which now you're handing your pet off to a complete stranger. And Woo Woo's looking at me like, what the heck is going on? So then the vet calls me on my phone while I'm waiting outside, and she says, well, Woo Woo is pretty stressed out. She said, so it's kind of hard to examine him, but I was able to. She said, I don't think it's arthritis because if it was arthritis, he would still put his foot down. He would be lame, but he would still put his foot down. She said, I can touch his hip, I can touch his foot, but I cannot touch his knee. When I touch his knee, he gets mad. So here's what we're going to do, she says. She says it's either he sprained it and he just needs a couple of days, or he tore his ACL. Now, if he tore his ACL, that's a whole nother ballgame.
Yep.
So she was like, I'm going to give you pain meds. I want him confined for 5 days where he's not jumping, he's not running, he's not anything. Put him in a little cage, whatever, for 5 days. And after 5 days, if he's still not walking on it, we want him to come back in. But we want him to come back in drugged. So here's some other meds that we want you to give him before he comes back in, because he is definitely stressed being here and we don't want him stressed.
Aw.
So I was like, okay, let's pray it's not a torn ACL. Let's pray it's sprain. I bring him home. I make an area for him in the corner of the living room. I put a fence up that I have. So he's kind of in the corner. Wouldn't you know? I don't know if anybody knows this from kids, but you know when your kid is sick
Yep.
and you bring them to the doctor,
Yeah.
and right after the doctor, they're miraculously better.
Yep.
All of a sudden, the cough, the high fever, the worry is all gone. Well, that was woo woo. I brought him to the doctor's on Saturday. By Saturday night, that boy was walking on his foot.
See?
And he's still walking on it. I still have him restricted for the 5 days,
Yay.
but he is doing much better, and I don't think it's a torn ACL. So thank the Lord, because with the torn ACL, I knew it was surgery. And the doctor even said with the surgery, there was no guarantee. If it is a torn ACL, there is no guarantee. Read Captain Obvious's message. Okay.
Wow.
Let's
Well,
see.
good.
I gotta
See,
find
that's what
it.
would happen to my Tom. He would jump off the couch or do something, and then he's limping. And it was the same thing. He twisted his foot. It's just going to be a couple days to a week. Like, he has such little tiny bones. You just get nervous.
I don't see Captain Obvious. I see Captain Obvious's
Yeah.
comments, but nothing
Good morning, Captain Obvious.
that addresses any. It could be worse. It's snowing here. Ooh, that's the S word. No saying the S word. I don't know. I lost it. I'm sorry.
Charlie girl.
I'm sorry.
What is a comment?
I guess. I was supposed to find it, but I can't find it.
All
Leave
right,
it
hold
to
on.
StreamYards.
Serendipity, good morning.
Jump off to college. Who's going to college?
Don't
Nobody
start.
goes to college around here.
She had to, you had
My
to
dog
go
tore
there.
his ACL, and then 3 months later, my husband tore his. Oh, M's further down. I look, sweetheart, and I can't find it.
At Jenna Woon, did you see my leg health message?
What?
I scrolled up too, and I can't find it either.
You can't find it either?
No, no can find.
No find. Oh.
No can
So,
find.
I have not been around all weekend. I have heard some crazy stuff. I guess YouTube
Snowing.
has been off the chain. Oh my God, when I tore mine, you would have thought I was, oh,
Did
I
you
have
have
never,
spaghetti for
knock on wood, I have never torn an
the?
ACL. I've had surgeries, obviously. We've talked about that. I've had neck surgeries, I've had back surgeries, I've had this surgery, that surgery. The only thing I've ever broke is my finger when I was a younger kid playing tackle football in the living room with my brother. Um, my mother, my brother had to babysit me because he's 6 years older than me, and my mom was going shopping, and she told us no football in the house. If you guys are going to play
Play
football,
ball in the house.
right? No football in the house. If you guys are going to play football, you need to go outside. Well, that didn't work. So I rewrote it. Okay, let me see.
Yeah, because I didn't see it either.
My vet has my leggy dog on fish oil using. Yes, Captain Obvious, I did read that about the fish oil. I'm sorry I didn't respond to you. It was crazy this weekend, but I did read about the fish oil and I am going to look into that. Thank you. But my brother ended up, obviously we were kids, we didn't listen. My mom went grocery shopping. Me and my brother decided to play tackle football in the house. Now back in the 80s, you had this wooden furniture with the godly ugly flower print. And this wood was like solid wood. That's what my mom had. And my brother went and tackled me. Well, when he tackled me, my finger went into the wood and I broke my finger. And
Oh,
my mother came home. My mother came home and my brother had it all bandaged up with ice. And he was like, we didn't listen. So that's the only bone I've ever broken, ever. My kids, on the other hand, my son has broke his thumb and his wrist. My daughter broke her elbow. Have you ever heard of anybody breaking an elbow?
it's hard to do because that's the hardest bone in your whole.
Yep. And you know how she did it? She was walking up a trampoline. You know how the trampoline has those 3 metal stairs? She was like 4. And she was walking up those metal stairs while her friend was on the trampoline jumping. So as she jumped, the ladder was moving back and forth, and my daughter lost her balance, fell backwards into the grass. But of course, my daughter hit the only rock that was in the grass and broke her elbow. Yep.
Oh,
I've only broken a finger. Yeah, Captain Obvious, knock on wood.
I've broke
uh,
ribs, 3 of them, and my sternum.
Tomorrow when Jenna makes fun of how someone else says the word with a C or a K. Oh, Clancy, good morning.
Hey, Uncle Nancy.
Kids are grown, no grandkids. I do several small trees with only lights and icicles. I was just talking to my girls this morning about, do I get a real tree or do I get a fake tree?
You did?
I've I've always gotten a real tree. Always. Yes, where the hell are you? I always get a real tree. My husband always, when he grew up with a fake tree until he got with me and I demanded a real tree.
Yeah, but
Well, last year I tried to get a fake tree and my husband wasn't having it. He was like, "Nope, you've got me used to a real tree. We're getting a real tree." But it's so much work getting a real tree. I
yeah,
think I would be better off with a fake one.
tell them when you get rid of the real tree, though.
So, because I'm such a bah humbug for Christmas, I really am. I it just stresses me out. Christmas just stresses me out. So I get the real tree probably a week before Christmas. I wait till the last minute and I go and get the tree. Christmas morning comes, we open presents, my mother leaves and that tree is down and out the door Christmas morning. All my Christmas decorations are gone. I'm done. Christmas is over. Moving on. I do not hold it. My husband cracks up. All the kids are playing with their toys. My husband's doing his thing, and I'm tearing down Christmas on Christmas morning.
Oh, it's gone. Grandma's gone.
Yeah, grandma's gone. Time for Christmas. Christmas is over. I just can't.
Does she still know you do that?
What?
Does she know?
Yeah, my mom tries every year to make me not be bah hum Christmas, and it never works. She gives up because it's her favorite holiday. But your tree's already up. Oh, I couldn't even think about it.
Tree up. Abs. Oh my gosh. That's too long.
But if it's fake, I can see it being up. If it's fake, I could. Because, at least you don't have little, what are they called on the floor? What are they called?
The pine needles?
Yeah, needles. I know. M's is magazine worthy.
Yeah. You have 4 Christmas trees up, Jamie?
Oh my goodness, 4 trees up? I couldn't.
have
No way.
white feather trees. They're only about
Remy, I'm about to go outside, grab a pine cone, throw some glitter on it, and call it a day. Merry Christmas, here's my tree. I can picture it.
there's your Christmas. Merry
Merry freaking Christmas, here's your tree.
New
It's a
Year.
pine cone.
Leave it alone. I'm the same way. My mother
So
was
I know a lot of people are waiting for me to have an opinion on what the hell's going on, what the heck's been going on this weekend. But really, I don't have an opinion. I think it's all crazy. I think
crazy.
I think across the board, doxing is not okay. But I get it, and then I don't get it. It's a tough call. I mean, it really is. Like, I think regardless of, even if you're trying to prove a point, which I totally get, proving a point, blah blah blah. But I still think there's certain things that should be bleeped out, crossed out. You don't have to dox to prove a point, I think. That's the only part of my conversation that I'm going to say about this weekend. I think across the board, doxing is wrong.
Yep.
Doxing is wrong. That's it. That's all I got. Good morning, Jason.
Hey, Jason. I could see Jason's tree. He probably has one of those Charlie Brown Christmas trees.
So, yeah, I just know it was really crazy this weekend, and I don't know. It just seems like it's getting worse before it gets better.
Oh, you have a beautiful menorah? Sweet.
Mine was up last Friday. I needed peace and serenity of lights. Good. I could see that. See, I think like I hate the S word, hate it being cold, but I like the first
Right,
falling of the S word. I
right.
think it's beautiful. Like the first one of the year, and you get a good amount where the trees are all white and the ground's all white. And then you got your Christmas tree lit up, and you know it's freezing outside, but it's nice and warm in your house, and you're wrapped in a blanket, drinking hot cocoa. Totally for it.
Yeah.
But that's like it. After that, I'm over it. I'm just putting up fairy lights all over. What are fairy lights?
Ooh, fairy lights are pretty.
What are fairy lights?
They're lights. What little fairy
Obviously, they're lights,
with,
Nunya.
with fairies on them. It's
Just snorted again. They're lights. No shit, Nunya. I got it. They're lights. Got it. Oh, she bounced off. That was so funny. What are fairy lights? They're lights. No shit. Oh, I can't. Leave it to Nunya. And then she falls off. Mm.
I fell.
Oh, why there's people in here. I also have to make an announcement. I have changed my Discord. I have a Discord that I've had for a while. As some of you know, you guys are in my Discord. I love you all for being in my Discord, but I revamped my Discord and made a new one. In the description of this live, it's already in the description, already did it, is the new link to the new Discord.
Done.
Please, if you want to join it, click on it, because as of tomorrow morning,
It'll be
the Discord you guys are in is gone. I'm getting rid of it. I've worked really hard on this new Discord, switching it around, making it different, more focused towards what I'm trying to do with my channel and stuff. So, if you want to be in the new Discord, please click that link, because tomorrow, you're going to wake up and the Discord you're in is going to be gone. So please, if you want to join, if you can't click on that link, you can private message me in Discord because we're all in the same server. So you're able to look me up and send me a message, and I'll privately send you the link. So please, if you want to join my new Discord, please click on the link. I'd be happy to have you guys all there. I just had bad. It was just something I needed to revamp. So, and if you haven't joined my Discord and you want to, now's the time. So look in the description, click on that link, and yeah. So there's the announcement for the Discord. And if you can't get a hold of me either way, Sunnyside, you're good. You're good. You don't have to worry about it. You're already where you're supposed to be. Remy is okay. Remy, you're already all set. Samara's all set. Captain Obvious is all set. You guys know, you guys are all good. So you guys don't have to look. You guys are good. You're already over. Because I made the announcement last week too. So some people have already done it. So please.
It's okay.
What are we doing? Samara, please join. We are passing around pictures of each other in bikinis and swimming in champagne.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
yeah. Okay.
Those are the dilly gabs.
Yeah. Oh, Lord. Too funny, Samara. No bikini for me.
And then they're going to come in going, they lied.
Yeah, they lied. Bunch of liars.
We'll say Samara's fault.
So I don't know. I just feel like I need to take my channel in a different direction because this YouTube drama is just out of control. Out of control. And I could talk about, Ding Dong on the other end that, I don't know, thinks she's better than anybody and thinks she brings facts to the table, and all I do is shake my head and laugh. I just can't with that woman. I give up. I don't get it. I don't know how people support that woman. I just shake my head. Because, Jenna, where is your Discord? Every time I try to find it, I can't get in. I'll send it to you privately, Marky. Hold on. Let me do it. Right now while I'm thinking about it. While you're on my brain. Give me 1 second.
Insane in the membrane.
All right, I'm going to put it right in the chat. Click on. Oh, no, that's not it. That's StreamYards. You don't want to come on panel. Hold on. You don't want to come on. Well, you can if you want to.
No.
But.
Heimdall. Is it Heimdall or Heim?
Oh, you were on this subject this morning. Hemdall. I call him Hemdall.
I call him Heim because it's H-E-I, like Heim.
Yeah, but I think the I is silent.
So it's Hem.
So there's the link. Just posted it in chat. Make it easier for you guys. Jason, you're in my old one. I see you sitting there, and I haven't rolled you because I'm getting rid of that one. So click on that link, and you'll be good, Jason.
Ah, Jason. We get to see Jason.
Yeah, he's been, unless it's not him and it's somebody pretending to be him, which you never know in this place.
I know.
I do see him, but he's in the one that I'm getting rid of. That's why I haven't rolled him.
I see. And I see Samara. I need to see bikinis on a crappy day like today. Well, we'll website. We'll steer you to that website.
Good. You can only cuss at me in private.
Oh.
Hemdall, you're good too. Oh, whichever one is good. He's good with everyone. He's not correcting you. So you can call him whatever you want.
Oh, Heimdall.
Has anybody seen
or hi.
Oh my God.
Hi.
Austin James around? Anybody?
Who?
Anybody?
See what?
Nobody's seen him around. I haven't seen him around. I hope he's okay.
Austin James. Yeah. Where did he go?
I don't know, but I hope he's okay.
Me
I
too.
know that he kind of got dragged for a little bit, but we love him over here. And I just haven't seen him around.
We don't care what they, Austin, you can come here anytime. You got people who love you here. We woof you.
Yeah. I
Here.
just haven't seen him around.
I know. I hope he's okay.
I do too. I hope he's okay too. Oh, I see everybody. Hold on, I'll roll you all.
But back to your Speedo.
Who's got a Speedo?
No, no Speedos. Samara, you better come up with some pictures now. It's your fault.
I don't even know what to talk about this morning. I was like, oh, I'll go live. I don't know what the heck I'm going to talk about because I have been completely lost. Like usually, I come up and we talk about what's been going on for the weekend on YouTube, give my opinion, but seriously, I got nothing to say because I have not
She's
been
got,
around.
got nothing.
I've been focusing on woo woo. The Wookiee woo woo. He was
Wookie.
more important than YouTube.
Right.
So I just really haven't been around. So
And my,
I mean, like I said, the only thing I can say is to prove your point, get it, got it, understand it. You can do it without doxing to prove your point.
I,
That's my opinion, and I'm going to stick with it. I have always said, I think doxing is wrong across the board. I know a lot of people are upset that, why are things coming out that, happened 2 years ago? I have heard that, and I get it. But at the same time, people have to see where this person's coming from because 2 years ago, this person was delusional. This person was crazy. This person didn't know what she was talking about. And she was absolutely knew what she was talking about. Did she have the proof? No, she didn't. But she was definitely well aware that her crap was in a secret chat. And it was. But
wow.
we all need Sonia perfectly said. Bottom line, Jenna, we all need to work on de-escalating things and actually being peaceful.
Yeah,
It's too stressful for subs. Totally agree.
yep. It
I
is.
totally agree.
It's
And
like,
that's why I'm trying to give everybody a place where you guys can just come in and you don't feel the weight on your shoulders and you don't feel like you're choosing or anything.
for
You just get
everybody.
to come in and enjoy.
Go to a place where everyone knows your name
Yeah.
and just say, what was his name? What was
I'm
it?
over the white knighters. I am too.
Yeah.
But I understand the white knighters too. I get it. But the white knighters aren't helping. The white knighters, I get it. They're your friends. You care about them. You hate hearing what's going on for them, but you're white knighting for somebody that isn't even around to talk about it for themselves. So why are you white knighting for the person when they're not even white knighting for themselves? Does that make sense?
Yeah. I
Like
do
this
that.
person has chose to take a break, whether this person is still here or not here, whether this person is, whatever,
Whatever.
they're
Okay.
not chatting. They're
Right.
not chatting. They've taken that step back. So let them have that step back,
Right.
because it doesn't help. It's just like, you know, um, when Mandy left for those months, we all know that Mandy left. She wasn't chatting, but I'm sure she watched. Nobody really completely leaves YouTube. Nobody completely leaves YouTube. We are a community. We're all together. You might not be in it, but you're in, you still watch, you still collect things, you still get notifications from people that shit's going on. So I just feel like
Hi, Ancy.
I wish I could have a magic wand and say, you know, it's done, it's over. I could tap it and say, this community, we're starting over. Like, let everybody start over. But I just think there's too much damage. But they're not making the damage any better. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know what to say anymore. I mean, we've tried having lives where everybody airs their grievances. We've had common ground. We've tried, okay, these people don't watch. We have tried everything and anything we can think of to try to get this community better. And it never does. It just seems like it's getting worse.
Yep.
And God forbid you have an opinion. You have an opinion, and all of a sudden you're wrapped right into it. And you weren't even wrapped into it. You just had an opinion. Hey, Rev. Good morning.
Hey,
Thank
Red.
you for coming in. People can start over and just not be close with those folks. It's possible. It is possible, Ems. It really is. I know it's possible because I've done it for myself. There's people that I do not care for anymore. People that I do not support, that I don't listen to. I could care less what they say.
Yep.
They bring me up on a daily and I could care less. I still haven't listened to it, don't care to listen to it. So it is possible.
What?
I think we all know how you feel at this point, Jenna. Yeah. And I feel horrible for the subs. I feel bad for you guys, for the people that don't have a channel, that don't, that you like who you like and you feel like you should be able to go where you are, but you get chastised for going in and supporting who you.
I
It's
know.
all just crazy.
Terrible.
And then it doesn't help that people are addicted to the drama. They are. And then there's these trolls or these people that like to cause chaos. I watched it, I watched a little last night. Still was completely lost, but I watched it.
Yeah.
And I was listening to two channels at once. And I heard and watched with my own eyes people going from one chat, then running into the another chat and completely spinning what the person on their live said. They would jump into the other live and say, "Oh, this person said this and that creator would lose their mind and start yelling and screaming, and that's not what was said at all. So, it doesn't help that we have people that do that too.
I
That
do, Samara. I agree with you.
every time your comment isn't peaceful, you should be fined. Half of these people are more concerned with being right than peaceful. It's nuts. I agree. I agree. Because no matter what, you can yell at the rooftops and prove your point that you're right and that you're showing proof, you're showing this. There are going to be some people that are never going to see that you're right. So what is the point? You're not gonna convince everybody. It's just not the way it is.
Right.
So wouldn't you rather have it peaceful? Wouldn't you rather the target not be on you anymore?
Well, you would.
I like Mandy Bell too,
I
and
do.
I feel bad for Mandy Bell.
Yeah.
I do. And I don't care what anybody says, that woman has been brought through the ringer
Yeah.
in this community. There's so many people that know her life that shouldn't know her life.
Right. And why?
But I also feel for Hello Starlight because her stuff shouldn't be all over the internet. I feel bad
Yeah.
even though I'm not a fan of FOD. I'm not. And FOD has done her shit. Absolutely. Not saying it's right. But her shit shouldn't be in this community.
No.
Nobody has the right to know anybody's business,
Yep.
personal business.
Unless they want to.
Yeah. Same with Laura. I am definitely not a fan of her. Definitely not. Same with Makeup Upstairs. I mean, the list goes on and on and on of people that have been doxxed and that have had their real life thrown into this community for all of us to see. And I don't care who you are. If I like you or I don't like you, if I support you or don't support you, it's wrong.
Yep. Hi, British Chippy.
If you care more about others, understanding your side more than just knowing it, what they think of you is more powerful than what you think of you. Mhm.
I
Jason,
did.
are you causing trouble?
No, he went to someone's channel and was told to leave because he supported MFW.
See, that's wrong.
Bullshit. It's
Jason has supported MFW forever.
yeah.
I support MFW. Not everything she does, of course, but I do enjoy her because why? She
She's
talks
funny.
about her life.
Yep, she's funny.
She talks about her life.
And
She's not on her panel dragging this person, dragging that person, looking people up,
right.
calling people out. She
She
it
does
might not be everybody's cup of tea, but she's doing her own thing. She's talking about her life,
yep.
and that's her right.
She handles the trolls pretty good, damn good if you ask me.
I mean, I just don't know what to say anymore. I don't know what anybody can say anymore. No, I mean, there's people that get on their channels and say it's wrong across the board, and I agree with them. Um, and we try to, sit on our channels and say, what can we do to change it? And we used to have ideas and said, what about this and what about that? But really, now I don't know what to do to change it. I think it's gone way too far. I think there's no way to fix it unless people just stop trying to be right. Just stop. The people that know you are right, that's what should matter, not the people that don't think you're right.
Liz Samara says, like when Laura put Diane's chat up on her live the other day to see what the subs were saying.
Mhm.
Wow.
It's never gonna end if people do it.
Right.
Sorry.
That's terrible.
Nobody is perfect. She has a lot of good qualities. She does, Jason. I agree with that. She does.
Yep.
She does. She doesn't get 700 people in her live every day because she's not good at what she does.
Yep.
I mean, seriously. There's not many people. It's just like Diane and Wendy. They get 500, 600 people in their live every time they go live. It's because they're good at what they do.
Yep. Amen. No.
But right, we can say ghost them, ghost them, ghost them. Yeah, we can. But that's where it comes to these creators, these people that push the live button
Right. It has
and
to.
refuse to ghost people
Right.
because the subs can ghost all day long. You guys can ghost people all day long. But this is where I feel like it's us as creators' fault.
Yep.
It's not the subs' fault. It's not the trolls' fault.
Nope.
It's the people that go live and address things fault, in
Yep.
my opinion. That's my opinion. I think you have to pick different things to go live about if you really want this crap to end.
Yes, ma'am.
And you're right, drama does sell.
Yep.
Drama does.
Dad always said that, always will. Drama sells.
Because
People,
I know that it's just for me, I see it because I'll see, people that don't like somebody. They'll have 300 people in their chat, 200 people in their chat, but you watch their chat and there's probably 14 to 20 people typing in that chat. And it's only them, but they have 300 people watching. And it's because the people that are watching don't like them, but they want to hear what they have to say. And then we go to the next person and the next person. I think it comes down to us as creators. We have to It's our job to change this community. And if we keep going live addressing all this crap, we're bringing light to it. And we're putting people in danger to prove a point. And I get proving a point, but you can do it without putting people's families that choose not to be on YouTube in danger.
yeah, it's not right to go real life.
It's not. I don't care who you are.
Nope.
I don't care who started it, and I don't care who finishes it. Just stop, I get, well, I didn't start it. I didn't do it. This person did it this long ago. Okay. But you're bringing it back to light. All of you are bringing it back to light. You're showing things that you say you don't care about. It was 2 years ago, and I don't really care about this chat, and it doesn't bother me for this chat, but I'm going to prove who it was. Well, obviously you care about the chat because here you are showing it, and here you are pointing the finger. So what? What do you want? Want people to go real life on that person that did that 2 years ago?
Exactly. I hear you, Captain Obvious.
I tried figuring out how I became MB and why my name was used. I gave up. I privated my videos and deleted comments, then cammed up. It's crap. I almost left. I agree, Captain Obvious.
Yep. That's what happened to me.
It's happened to a lot of us. Can you imagine someone calling the animal cops on you just because someone doesn't like you on YouTube? But I agree. Because I'm telling you one thing, I have watched the MFW since the time I've gotten on YouTube. And that woman completely loves her pets. And anybody, I don't care if you go back 6 months from now, if you go back 2 years from now, whatever, you will see that woman loves her animals and would never do anything to hurt her animals. Yeah, she doesn't have kids, so they can't hurt her that way. So let's hurt her by calling animal control on her. When you know damn well that she loves her animals and would never do anything to hurt them. It's just crazy. All because you don't like somebody. If you don't like them, don't watch them. I don't I don't know how hard that concept is for people. Hey, your main girl. Good morning.
Girl, how are you? Happy Monday.
And it's crazy that Captain Obvious had to prove who she was to make this shit stop. She doesn't have to prove who she is. Just like True Helper doesn't have to prove who he is.
No, he does not.
I don't have to prove who I am. Nobody has to prove
I have to
that.
say, so funny that before all this happened with True Helper, he was a great guy. Everybody wanted to talk to True Helper and have him on his panel. No one wondered who,
Oh, there you go.
Everybody loved him. All of a sudden, a tragedy happens in his life, and now everybody has to know everything. Why?
Because he helped out one person. Not saying it's, what it is, but it just seems like an incident happened and somebody was leery about him that he tried to help. So why couldn't you do that privately? Why couldn't you call him and say, hey, I
Right.
know that, you've been helping me. I know that, you know, I I allowed you to try to help me, but guess what? I'm having a weird feeling because I'm here sitting here on the phone with you, pouring my heart out to you, and I'm not getting anything back from you. As much as I know True Helper, I bet you any amount of money True Helper would have been like, "Okay, what do you need to know?" But
Yep.
instead, you have to bring it to YouTube, and now there's this huge uproar on who True Helper is. And I'm sorry, I don't care who True Helper is.
Nope. Neither do I.
I don't care. I don't care what he did. I don't He's not in this community asking for money. He's not in this community doing anything to anybody. So why do we need to know?
If we
Like this
take
woman that I do not like feels like it's her right as a creator, that it's her job to warn us about him. Why? Why? I would really like to know why you feel it's right for us to know. Who cares? Okay, maybe he lied about it. He didn't get anything from it. So why do you feel like you are obligated, hey Tawanda,
I told
to let the community know who he is?
right.
Well, he's my friend and I will never give up on him. Either will I.
Right. Exactly.
He has been nothing but
Fine.
kind. He comes in. He used to come into my chat a lot. He hasn't lately, which is fine. But when I see him, he is true helper to me,
Yep.
and he's respectful. Why bash someone who does good in the world? I don't get it. Me either, Jamie, because they think that him doing good in the world is a lie. That's that's what I've gathered from all this.
And
They think that he's
oh,
lying about doing good in this world.
well, what do they do that's so good in this world? They need to check themselves.
Mhm. I would like to know what
Don't spit in the
the
water.
one that spews that it's her job to let this community know. I would love to know what she's done.
Yeah. To community that she's so.
And I don't wanna hear, "I've done fundraisers," because those fundraisers were a bomb, and then you use those fundraisers against people. So
Wow.
you can't use that. I would really like to know what you've done good in this community,
Yeah.
because
What
I see people that donate to
or
you left and right.
for your community? What have you contributed to?
I don't see you
How's
giving
that?
back.
Right.
I see you take, but I never see you give back.
Well, that's not true. I heard about some kind of candle.
Some creators are hanging out on the YouTube streets corners daily this season, dropping hints what their kids want for Christmas they can't afford.
Oh wow.
We knew that was coming. That's a yearly thing, Oaklancy. What did you Samara said, "I'll wait." So what did Samara say? I didn't see. She'll wait for an answer on something. I don't know what.
Samara. Let's see.
And I don't know everything that's gone on in this community. I really don't. So I mean, I'm addressing things in a certain kind of way because I haven't been around. I've lied to you once, Jason. Oh, please tell me what I lied to you about. I'm glad you've gotten past it.
Hey, sunny side up.
TH is still True Helper is still a good guy in my eyes.
Yep.
Of the people who care for him, the people who appreciate goodness in others.
Ah,
Others are skeptics because they don't have empathy, nor do they have things for the greater good. I agree, your main girl, on what Laura has done in this place. Yeah.
I'll wait. Smoky Pete.
No, I'm not mad at you, True
Two.
Smokey.
Oh.
Do I feel like you could have maybe done it differently? Maybe handled it differently, especially because we all know how this community is when when you when you address something how you feel, you know how it gets blown completely out of proportion and it ends up being this big snowball. It ends up being bigger than it needed to be. Do I have a problem with smoking? I don't. You've never done anything to me. I've always cared about you. I think you are a funny guy. I think you have a big heart. But do I think you could have handled it differently? I do. I just do. That's my opinion. But I'm definitely not mad at you.
No.
Mad or hate you or something is just strong words. It's just the way this community is. You could say one thing, Smokey, and with this community, they're going to take that one thing and they're going to make it bigger and bigger and bigger than
Exactly.
what it is. They're going to take it and they're going to twist it and they're going to add things to it. And all you said is, okay, let's say maybe you said to somebody, I don't trust True Helper. Let's just say that for an example. Now, all of a sudden, because you've said that, now it's gone to he's done this and that and this and that and that. Austin James.
Awesome,
Good
James.
morning.
Woo-hoo. Hey, that's
I kept my mouth shut until I was asked.
Brad with
Then I told my
oh
truth.
yeah.
I remained quiet and I only told one person until then. I wish I wouldn't have told nobody. I think that how do I say it? I think that
Robot.
but did you go to True Helper first with your concerns? Or did you go to that person with your concerns but never told True Helper your concerns?
Yeah.
I'm just curious because I don't know. I know if I had concerns about somebody, I would have went to that person and said, "Hey dude, I have concerns about you." I wouldn't have skipped over him and went to somebody else. So I just want to know, when you had concerns about him, did you ever tell him you had concerns? Did you ever give him that chance to explain,
No.
even if you didn't believe it, even if, or maybe you did, or whatever, who knows? But did you ever give him the chance to explain what you were feeling uncomfortable about? Or
Right.
did you just go right over him?
But we still love you anyway.
I mean, I do. I mean, I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm not trying to, say I don't like you. I'm not saying anything. I just, as this community, because you didn't like some, I mean, look at how big it's gotten. Like you just said, now you wish you never told anybody because this has gotten blown out so big.
Yeah.
This is what happens in this community.
Yep.
So, in my opinion, I think because you and True Helper were talking privately, you didn't feel comfortable with True Helper, which is your right. You don't have to.
Right.
That's your right. If you don't feel comfortable with somebody, you don't have to feel comfortable with somebody. But I just feel like I bet you never told True Helper until it was put on a live that you felt that way. I bet you True Helper was completely blindsided. But I could be wrong. And if I am, please correct me. But I bet you True Helper didn't even know you had an issue with him until it was on a live. I'm not watching chat for just a second.
I got you.
I'm looking for somebody. It's just, I don't know. I just feel like that's how the community works around here. And I think that's how all these messes happen. And then people get doxxed and people start going into people's real lives. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like,
Yeah, stop going real life. And if somebody even has something nice to say about somebody else, don't call them names and down that person.
Okay. And so, see, I didn't watch Tawanda, Smokey. That's why I said, correct me if I'm wrong, but Smokey says, remember when he said that he said to me that he heard I didn't trust him. We had many conversations about it. He knew how I felt about him. He said it on Tawanda's. So, but did he know you had an issue with him from your mouth? Because how you're saying it is that he heard you had a problem with him. And like I said, I like Smokey and I like True Helper. So, as somebody that likes both of them, it's an icky spot to be in. And
Yeah,
then you feel like you have to choose. Well,
right.
I'm telling you right now,
I'm not choosing.
I'm definitely not choosing.
Nope, neither am I.
I like Smokey. Smokey has never done anything to me. Smokey has always been good to me. True Helper has never done anything to me, and True Helper has always been good to me.
Yep.
Do I think that the situation could have been handled differently? I do. I do. I just feel like it could have been handled differently. But it doesn't mean I'm choosing a side because I like both of them. He heard it. My understanding, he had no idea. So Tawanda's saying he had no idea. Hey, Allie. Yeah, he asked me. Okay. I, I don't matter what he looks like to me. I don't care about looks. Most of my friends on here, I don't care. Oh, well, I definitely don't care what anybody looks like. I don't care if you have 3 eyeballs. As long as you are good to me, I'm the I don't know. What did Ali say?
Hi, Captain.
Hey, Jenna. Hey, Nanya. I like you guys, but Jenna, you really kind of sound like you're preaching and on a high horse per se this morning, which is a bummer. How am I sitting on a high horse and how am I preaching when I feel like nobody should go real life anywhere? Don't care who you are. Not choosing a side either way. And
Right.
I feel like this community has gone absolutely crazy. And I feel like half of it is all of us as creators' job to pick and choose what we talk about. So I would really like to know, Allie, how I'm on my high horse. Because I have said, and if you just came in, you should rewind. Because I did say I have not watched this weekend. I was busy doing my own life. But I have a right to an opinion. And Allie's nurse is Smokey's friend. That is why you are preaching. I haven't said anything rude to Smokey. Only thing I said is I think that it could have been handled differently. Does that mean that I'm attacking Smokey? No, I'm not. And Allie, if you want to sit there and say I'm on a high horse and I'm preaching, I guess that's your opinion. But in my opinion, I don't think I am. So we're going to agree to disagree.
Okay.
No, absolutely not, Smokey. I'm not saying that you would ever ask anybody to pick a side. No. And just like I wouldn't pick a side.
Exactly.
Thank you, Tamara. I heard everything Jenna said and no high horse here. Thank you. But like I said, everybody's going to have opinions. Not everybody's going to like me. Not everybody's going to like what I have to say.
Oops, I got
But do you think I care? No, don't care. don't care. I just feel like it could have got handled differently. I think that things have put, now people, it's just like Mandy, just like Laura, just like Hello Starlight, just like everybody, Serendipity, just like everybody else has had their real life looked up in. Now True Helper is one of them. Why? Why? That part I will not understand, because he's not asking for anything. He's not doing anything other than maybe having an ear to listen to. I just don't think anybody's life is should be anybody's business. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Hold on. Nanya, go ahead, take over.
Okay. All right. Let's try to do something. I don't know if you heard me, people who said good morning, but Austin James, Miss Michelle, Tawanda, good morning, good morning, good morning. And I like you, Smokey. I've always liked you. Don't have anything against you. People are entitled to their opinions, but as Jenna said, I like True Helper too. He's always been very nice man, trying to help people, scholar. And it's just a shame that he has to get dragged this way. It's your opinion, just like you said. I don't have any problem with that. So don't think that, and I don't think that Jenna is also trying to stress that as well.
I'm not trying to stress that. And like I said,
It does. It gets derailed quickly.
it does.
And
And that's how it happens.
right,
That's exactly how it happens, because I said something that somebody don't agree with. So
right.
now the whole chat has to get derailed because somebody doesn't like what I have to say. And you don't have to. I'm not sitting here saying everything I'm saying is, the right one, or, people are going to shake their head and say Jenna's way off. Other people are going to say Jenna's right on. Other people are going to say, hey, I see some of her point, but not all of her point.
Yeah.
But okay, Smokey, but because you had the issue with him, because you had the issue with him. You don't know what I'm talking about because I remain to myself about it.
Right.
Okay, but your friends haven't. Your friends have addressed it for you. People that care about you have addressed it for you. Why you are saying in my chat that you've been quiet about it. How is that?
Right.
How is that right when it's not anybody else's problem with True Helper? It's yours. But that's why this whole thing is bigger than it needed to be, because you told one person that told another person that told another person that told another person, because this is how that community works. Sorry, but it is. And now you are staying, don't leave. Um, but now you have sat quiet, but other people have spoke for you. And who knows, even if that's how you feel, because you've been quiet. But people are going to take what your friend said and think that's exactly how you feel. So if it was your problem, you should have been the one to address it. Your problem shouldn't have been a group effort, because your problem wasn't everybody else's problem. Hope that makes sense.
It totally makes sense. I just feel bad for all.
I do. I feel bad for all. I do, because it should never get to this point.
Mm-mm.
Nobody's life, I don't care who the hell you are, should not be looked into.
Business, exactly.
Unless, even, I don't know. We can go back to the analyzer days. Okay? Let's go back to the analyzer days where analyzer lied about cancer, got money
Bailey.
hand over fist for having cancer,
Right.
and it was all a lie, right? All of it. All of it was a lie. Should that woman have been exposed for not having cancer? Yes, she should have. But should her whole life been addressed? In my opinion, I don't think so. I think what the problem was should have been addressed. She was taking money based on a lie. So prove that she didn't have cancer. Prove she didn't have a bone marrow. Prove that, because she was lying. So absolutely this community should have known, because people were giving their hard-earned money to her. But should her son and her husband and where she lives and all that been brought in? In my opinion, no. No.
Right.
Just like Oni. We could go back and forth on all of it. And like I said, people can agree with me or not agree with me. That's okay. But that doesn't mean because I have an opinion, I deserve to get dragged to Kingdom Come, because I haven't sat here and dragged anybody.
Right.
I don't tolerate cancer liars either. Absolutely. I think she should have been outed for the cancer. Absolutely. I'm there for that one. Absolutely. Prove it, left, right, prove it all the way that she didn't
Right.
have cancer.
Right. I know a person who's doing that right now and fools all kinds of people and still fooling people.
But do you guys feel like the cancer should have just been let out? Or do you think her whole life should have been aired out?
No, just the cancer part. There's no reason to air out her whole life. No. Just what she talked about.
Because her son, I don't know. I just don't agree. I just don't agree that because she lied about cancer, that meant that everything needed to be outed about her.
Right.
Samara, not her whole life. Remy,
Right.
just the cancer, money, and bone marrow.
Right.
Absolutely.
That's all you should talk about.
That should have been the only thing you had to prove.
Yep.
I don't think her parenting should have been put into it. I don't, yeah, her husband, all of it. I don't know. Full on hypocrisy. He really didn't want an honest answer to his question. That question was meant to do what it did, move along. You can expose the scam without giving out family info. Exactly, Nari. I draw my own line. I see what I see. Good luck changing my mind. Yeah, nobody ever will change. I see what I see. I hear what I hear. But a lot of people, there's another thing, a lot of people refuse to listen or hear with their own ears and see it with their own eyes. They get a message saying this, because everybody sees things differently. Me and Nunya could watch the same live, and I could get something completely different from that live than she does.
Yep.
But I'm messaging somebody that's not even watched it, given my opinion on it, and then somebody goes live with my opinion instead of listening it to for themselves.
Right.
Yes, her husband was, exactly. But I just don't feel like their whole life should have been. I think he was involved. I think he was involved. I don't know if he was or wasn't, because I wasn't really watching Analyzer back then, but I think from what I gathered from everybody that he was helping her with the money. So yes, his life should have been brought in for that money. He was lying with her to get PayPal money. So yes, he should have been brought in because they were scamming the community for money.
Wow.
But I don't think their home and their marriage and all that should have been brought in. And like I said, that was forever ago. I was just using that as an example.
Right.
I don't know. I just think this community is just going to keep getting worse and worse and worse. I mean, to be honest, it's, having an opinion puts a target on your back. And it's kind of hard because a lot of people don't put their opinions out there
Hmm.
because
Hmm.
look at what happens when you do.
I don't know. I don't know.
For for those that believe no proof is necessary, and for those that don't, no proof is possible. It could be black and white. Obvious of the people who will still believe what they want. Absolutely, the proof can be right in front of you, and they still aren't going to believe it.
Hmm.
Some some say. And I think if you need to show your proof because you feel like it goes with whatever, at least black out people's real names and addresses. I said it, I think it was Friday.
Exactly.
No, I wasn't live Friday. I think it was Wednesday. I had said that I feel like Hello Starlight's address should have been bleeped out. And I still believe that. Okay, play that 911 call, but bleep out her address because there are new people in this community that don't know Hello Starlight from a hole in the ground, but yet now everybody knows her address. I think that should have been bleeped out. You want to play your name, then play it. That's your name, that's your right. But bleep out her address. Just like if somebody played yours and put out your address, you would feel the same way. I'm still hoping True Helper proves me wrong about his shooting. I will personally apologize for doubting him. If he doesn't end up discussing it, I will just continue chugging forward because I don't care much. I agree. Whenever a
Yeah.
creator targets subs or other people's opinions and or comments and tries to shame the sub, that to me shows the creator with the problem feels threatened by the comment or opinion. I
Yep.
see that daily.
Yeah.
Oh,
Exactly.
when people are live and they're showing somebody else's chat, obviously people's opinion triggers them.
Right.
Uh, So I guess that's it for my soapbox for today, in my opinion. And like I said, I know damn well not everybody's going to agree with me, and that's fine. You don't have to agree with me.
Good morning, Dorky.
But good morning, Dorky. But I think this community, I don't know. It's just a scary freaking community.
They're
I think
really,
there's no
really perfect
lines.
without apology
There's no
or trouble.
there's no lines anymore. There's no
Exactly.
right or wrong. I don't know. People just go above and beyond to prove their point, no matter who they put in danger.
I agree full on 100%. Bush said there are plenty of people in this community that actively, purposely, and without apology cause so trouble every day. We should focus on them. Just because we disagree, Austin, where did the comment go?
Just because we disagree isn't any reason to tell everyone that I'm really Brad Pitt. I agree.
Exactly.
Just because people are not going to agree with what I said today, then address what I said today.
Right.
That's if you disagree, then disagree and use what I said today and get on your high horse.
But
Seems
people
I'm
do
on
that.
mine.
I don't know why, and they do that. Just like when then they'll start calling you names, then they start, with the seventh grade crap. It's ridiculous.
Or they look into my life,
Yep.
or they, call me names or pick on my looks or whatever. You lose me right there. I like a good debate. I do. I like a good debate. I like watching channels that might disagree, but they can sit up on their panel like adults and hash out their disagreements. But I
Just
don't like the ones that don't agree and have to look you up. They have to pick on you. They have to pick on your. How is that proving that my opinion is wrong?
right.
You completely lose me right then and there. You lost that fight right then and there when you have to do it that way, in my opinion. What did Sunny say? I feel that he doesn't have to prove anything to us. Oh, well, just my opinion. That's my opinion too. It would be different if he did a GoFundMe, or if he did a fundraiser, or anything like that. Do I think he would have to prove that he got shot? Absolutely. Absolutely. But he hasn't done any of those things. None of them. So should he have to prove that he got shot? I don't think he should. I don't think he should. If he didn't, then, obviously, let's put it both ways. If he didn't get shot, then he has stuff that he needs to work on within himself. But if he did get shot and he did whatever, then then that's the way it is. I just don't think anybody should have to look to see if it really happened.
Right.
Jenna, I think you look good, sister. Thank you, Jason. I am very lucky that there is a Mr. Moon.
Mm-hmm.
People go above and beyond to hurt people's feelings and call them every name in the book. Yes, they do, Miss Michelle. They
Yeah,
do.
they do.
Because they have nothing else. When they have nothing
Exactly.
else, that's where they go.
It's all too. Yeah.
When people stop supporting the negative behavior, that's when we'll see the change. I agree. Bailey, I absolutely agree, Jenna Moon. If he didn't, those are his own issues to work out. It's not our business at all, in my opinion. I agree.
Right. All he and his wife got
Exactly,
was
your
prayer.
main girl. All he asked for, him and his wife only asked for prayers. Those are free of charge. I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
And I mean, I just feel that way. I just do. I just feel like because you didn't get a good feeling about somebody, or because then stop talking to them and move on. That's how simple it is. You
Right.
don't feel comfortable with talking to somebody. You felt comfortable, but then you got a weird feeling. Something just didn't set right with you, whatever. Then you just stop talking to them and move on. That doesn't mean, hey, I got a weird feeling. Let's check this person out. I don't get that thought process. I agree with you with that, Jenna. I doubt his story, but I haven't dug into him. I just store it away in the back of my mind and move on. Agree, Ems?
Bailey, thank you.
If he uses it to gain influence or money, it matters. Otherwise, it's not important. Exactly. That's exactly what I was trying to say. I just don't think it matters. I know for me, I talk to somebody privately. If I got a weird feeling, I would just stop talking to them. I would be like, look, I think it's moved on. We've gone different directions. I don't feel comfortable. No hard feelings. You go your direction, I go my direction. Not, hey, I got a weird feeling. Let's look into this whole is his job legit? Is, all the good things he
Who
might have done in
cares?
life, is that legit? I
Right?
don't
Who cares?
understand it.
Who the hell cares?
Mhm. But,
Okay.
alright. Well, like I said, I'm done with my soapbox. I said what I had to say. My opinion, I don't know where my opinion will go, but hopefully it will just stay that that's my opinion and you know, people can disagree or agree, but I will be live tomorrow morning. I don't know what we'll talk about. Maybe we'll talk about what happens today. Who knows? But hopefully we can have one day where there isn't drama all over the place. Let's pray. Let's hope. But I hope you all have a Puss in Boots. There is no reason to make a huge deal because honestly, he has helped people on here. No reason to hurt those people. I agree, Puss in Boots.
Okay.
I totally agree. He might have not have you might have felt like he didn't help you. You might have felt like he was shady to you, but he's helped other people that didn't feel that way.
Love you too, Dorky. Thank you.
So I hope you all have a fabulous day.
Love you.
Remember, it's Cyber Monday for all these everybody. Today's the deals.
Yeah.
So make sure you look into Cyber Monday. It's going to be crazy on the web getting presents. I'll be one of them. Hopefully, I can find a good deal. But I hope you guys all have a fabulous day. Thank you guys for all your prayers and love for Wookie. I'm so glad he's doing better. And thank you to all my mods, my new mods. Again, remember, I'm changing my Discord. If you want to come in, you're more than welcome to. My link to my Discord is in my description. Tomorrow morning, the Discord that I have been using will be gone. So if you want to come over to the new one, please do so before tomorrow morning because when you wake up, it's not going to be there. So I hope you all have a great day. I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Nanya, you want to say your goodbyes?
Yeah, goodbye. I love you all. Thank you all for supporting us. Good or bad, you support us. And we
Yep,
appreciate that. And we do appreciate all opinions. And everyone is entitled. So thank you for everything. You stay safe too, Austin. And
I
thank you
agree.
always.
Stay safe. We need you back. Yeah, yes. Hey, Jojo, I'm just ending. Thank you for coming in.
Hello.
Everybody stay healthy, stay happy, and
Thank
stay
you.
you. Talk to you guys all tomorrow morning.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you.